series, the fourth series of our Mastermind series, the fourth week, where we're continuing to speak about different topics every single week. And we are closing in on the result that we wanted to achieve from this series. And we're seeing around the world incredible, reactions. People are doing amazing things. And this month, especially January, has so far been a very successful start to the beautiful year of 2025. For those of you who are new here, my name is Mansour. I am one of the owners of this company, one of the founders, as well as the chief network officer. And we are discussing this week about some of the new tools that we're going to share with you guys, and about exactly what is coming in the month of January, the remaining part of January, and what you can expect in February. Because February for us, as I've been saying for the last 2 weeks, is a very special month. And in February, we're going to, I believe, set a very high standard for the industry. We're going to launch a new membership, the crypto membership, and it's going to be something that I do think is going to raise the bar. This is one of the most thoughtful products that I've come across in a very long time in the industry. So we're going to discuss that. I'm also going to share with you guys what is one of the very first company videos that's coming out. So I'm going to share it with you here before you guys see it anywhere else, right? And this is going to be released to the entire network very soon. So you guys will be seeing this once it's out. We're just finalizing some bits and bobs, but I want you to just have a view of it. Okay, let me just see. Yeah, here it is. So I want you guys to see it before you see it anywhere else here on this call. I'm just going to quickly transfer it over, and then we will play it. All right. Super. So this is going to get ready. Then we will play this for you guys. And until then, this week we also have, as I told you, a very special person is gonna come and speak to you guys in a second. And I think that this is going to be, I think that this is going to be one of those introductions where it's really going to be a historic introduction, because you're gonna get to see, the gentleman himself, the one who is literally, doing incredible things in the company. Someone who I have a lot of respect for, someone who we've worked with in the past, but has a tremendous background and incredible history. So you're going to hear from him also. And we are just prepping that as well. So what I want to do at the moment is I just want to share this video with you guys. Please have a look, and you can see what is to come in the near distant future.
Let me ask you a question. What do you feel when you think about the future? Some people look forward to what it may bring with hope. Others feel uneasy. There are also those who know with certainty that the future will be shaped by their actions. The future can mean technology, innovation, and tools yet to be invented. It can bring new challenges or uncover unmet needs. But above all, the future holds promise, untapped potential waiting to be discovered and harnessed. Forget the word future. Let's talk about tomorrow, or a year, or 5 years from now. Maybe even further. Do you know the path your life will take? The house you will live in? What studies your children will be able to pursue? Will you have more time to devote to your family? Will you be able to fulfill that dream you've had for years? It's time to answer these questions and make the only decision that can change the outcome. Now, what would you say if I told you that you can take control of your future, working from wherever you want, with real possibilities for growth and collaborating with people who connect with you? Welcome to Odescent. Odescent is where you can turn your ambitions into reality. It's a place to build a life project and a career where your efforts directly translate into meaningful results and rewards. Odescent is a company focused on providing the best technological tools to people who, until now, did not have access to them, bringing the future to the present and democratizing new technologies. What makes Odescent capable of making a real impact is its people. Experienced engineers, professionals, and consultants who develop world-class technologies. But the most important part is our community, a great team of network marketing professionals who connect technology with the people who need it. As part of Odescent, you'll gain access to the most innovative tools based on Web3 and artificial intelligence. Tools that will help you grow financially and start building a different future for yourself and your family. Most importantly, you'll have the opportunity to train and develop a flexible career, growing personally and professionally within a supportive community. It doesn't matter what your background is, what your occupation is, or how much you know about technology or sales today. What matters is what you want tomorrow to look like. Now is the best time to start building it.
All right. So there it is. So this video is actually a very, very special video because there is quite a few things involved there, including some AI features, and some of those characters that you see in the video, they're going to be used in some of our future AI suite and different products where we bring these characters literally to life. So the real characters, which is, for those of you who know what that means, it's actually, there's a lot of work that goes into that before you can release it. So I'm very proud of it. I think it's a very cool video. We're still improving a few bits and touching up here and there. That's why we haven't shared it yet. But soon you'll be able to play this in every single presentation, every single meeting that you do, whether it's a one-on-one, whether it's a PBR, whatever it is, you'll be able to share this with your people and they can actually, see the vision of what we're doing. So this video actually highlights a lot of the topics that we've been speaking to you about for so long. And one of those topics is that we are a platform. So once again, and I have to really say this every week because I hear these conversations, I hear the questions that I'm getting on a weekly basis, and I have to clarify over and over again, we are not a bot company. We are not, what people call a passive company. We are not a crypto company. We are a network marketing platform. And the goal is to create a platform, create a home for professional networkers around the world. And imagine right now we are doing that while it's being translated into so many different languages, while it's reaching so many different cultures. And that is a very, very difficult task to keep up. And because of that, we have at the moment, like this mission in front of us. How do you communicate to so many different people? How do you actually reach so many different people? And that's why sometimes, it's some things, we are actually even delayed sometimes with just getting simple communication out. So creating those systems, setting up those infrastructures, it takes time. And I'm very, very grateful, impressed, proud of the leadership that we have that represents us in different parts of the world. And last week, I told you guys the top achievers, the top countries, the top 3 or top 5 countries, I believe I shared. for 2024, for these last 4 to 5 months, what they've done, the achievements that they've reached. Global director as the highest rank in the company in 2024. I believe we just surpassed that, and someone, hit president. And for the people who qualified for Abu Dhabi, for the people who came to our Thailand retreat, all of these have been incredible achievements. For a company so young, for a company in its very initial phases, when you look at the lifespan of what we want to be, this is still the absolute beginning. When you look at what we want to achieve over a time period, this is the absolute beginning. So you have to understand. Let me know. Sorry, guys, I'm just trying to coordinate as well for having our guest join the call. So you have to understand there is so much going on here, and a video like this is just the very beginning. This is just one of the many tools that we are bringing over to you guys. Now, I really want to speak about February. I really want to speak about how you guys can prepare for this month. And every week, I really want to go into specific topics. I want to go into trainings. But after speaking with all the leaders, we have already so many trainings, so many setups on a weekly basis, events, Zoom calls that are happening, that everyone just tells me, just share the vision. Just let us know what's coming. So every week, I'm forced to go back to exactly this. So, right. So how do you prepare for February in the best possible way? And let me just reiterate, because I believe there's some new people on the call. So in February, we are about to launch our third membership. So at the moment, we have two incredible memberships, which are performing, very well. We have the bot membership, which is responsible for probably around 40% of sales at the moment. We have the advanced tools membership, which covers around 60% of sales at the moment. And the bot membership is doing incredible. We are simplifying this even further. We are making it even more accessible. We are allowing a lot of people to focus on, experimenting in a way, or testing out different bots across the whole spectrum that we offer, across the different pairs that we offer. The strategies have performed very well. I am not an expert in trading, but someone who is will be joining soon. Now today, of course, is not the time where they actually focus on this, but there will be a training where they focus purely on the bot, So that's also going to come, and that's going to be, I think, very special, because you guys will get to hear it from someone who actually does this for a living, right? But the bot itself, like the different trading strategies that we have in place, they are doing extremely well, and people have shown incredible results. It's all about the risk and versus the reward. And with that, we have performed very well. We are actually comparing ourselves to many other active bots in the market. Historically, we're doing very well. And we show transparent accounts on a weekly basis, or to teams who organize calls. Our head of tech, he literally gets on himself and he shows you guys exactly what's happening. So this is something very special, and that's not on some third-party website. This is direct on an exchange account on one of the biggest exchanges in the world, on Binance. The advanced tools membership also is doing incredibly well. So these are two memberships that we have had an amazing track record with so far. But in February, we are launching the crypto membership, and the crypto membership is going to be very special. And by special, I mean, this is going to be something which suits the network so incredibly well that I think it's one of the most perfect matches I've ever seen in this side of the industry, in the digital space of network marketing. With it, we are also launching a brand new income stream in the company. which again is going to be very, very special. And all of this is in preparation for our launch in Abu Dhabi, which is going to be in April. So this is going to be the launch of the company. We are preparing for this in every possible way. We are really, really focusing on getting as many qualified members there as possible, for getting people to hit the senior director rank or above, or people who qualify with the minimum personal purchases of memberships. And by doing this, I think we're going to have one of the most significant events in the industry take place in April. So that being said, before I continue, we have our very, very special guest here on the call today. As I told you guys, the gentleman who has an incredible background, who is a chartered market technician, is an expert when it comes to trading, has been doing this for a living for many, many years, professionally. And he is someone who really knows the industry from an expert perspective, who understands what it takes for a company to succeed. And we are very, very honored to have him on board. He's been working from behind the scenes for the last few periods, and right now is the very first time he's actually coming on this mastermind series with me. So I'm very, very proud to have him here. And I would like to give him the mic. So Howard, if you are there, are you active? Okay, I need to ask you.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Excellent.
So, ladies and gentlemen, this is none other than the CEO, Mr. Howard Friend. I'll give it over to you, and you can share with everyone some words, please.
Hi there. So first of all, welcome everybody. It's great to be on. Thank you, Mansour. Great to join you on this first call. Everybody that's here right now, well done. You're in the right place. You're kind of on the ground level. We have something very really special here has been in the making for quite some time now. Just to give you a little bit about myself. I've been, as Mansour says, I've been in the industry for well over 30 years. I've been trading, I've been managing funds, I've been creating algos. And I was there really kind of at the birth of kind of algo trading for what we call the retail trader. So I understand from every perspective, from an institutional level, from a retail level, from an algo development level, how this stuff really works. And what we've got here, we've have been developing for quite some time, some really good trading algorithms, which have kind of coincided with the birth of really the crypto markets. So the crypto markets really are kind of amazing examples of algorithmic trading opportunities. So all the stuff that I've been doing for all these years in foreign exchange, in futures, in stocks, really work so well in the crypto markets. And there are so many different different opportunities, different markets that we're focusing on, that we can focus on. So this opportunity, comes at a really good time for all of us. And the fact that we kind of marry this thing up with network marketing, we can give everybody access to some of the tools that really the professionals have been using for all these years. One of my things is really sort of creating a level playing field so that anybody can have access to the professional tools. So anybody should be able to have the same opportunities. Doesn't matter, what kind of capital that you have, what kind of expertise. You should be able to have the same opportunity, and that's really what we're kind of doing here at Odysseus, providing the level playing field so that anybody can benefit from this tremendous opportunity, having the right trading algos, having access to all of the different markets which are giving you these opportunities. And one thing I will say, just kind of rewinding back on my journey, is that I started off many, many years ago trading, but I wasn't really, I didn't really know exactly what I was doing. It took me a long time to figure out how the markets worked. And during that journey, I kind of discovered that the best way to trade was to trade algorithmically, to use mathematical models. Mathematical models means that you can actually prove what is a good opportunity, what is not a good opportunity. One thing I've found that there are many books out there, these so-called experts write that tell you, how you should trade, but ultimately most of the stuff that you find in these books is not very good. And the only way you can prove to yourself what really works is to set up trading algorithms, to test them, and then to run them on the markets. And that's essentially what I did over many, many years. And that's really what we've got here. As I say, we've got a very wide array of algorithms which work very, very well across a very wide range of markets. So the opportunities there are almost limitless, I would say. So very, very, happy to be part of this project and to see the thing start to grow. So one thing I will say, obviously, about my relationship with the founders. I've known the founders and worked with them for a number of years now, so I can personally vouch that we've got a really, really good relationship and built a really, really good team, and that we are, we're moving in a very good direction together. So yeah, I think that's pretty much all I can give you at for the time being. Just the fact that I'm going to be working very, very closely with everybody, and helping to make this company, this product, this network, what we've got, what we're building, really kind of top of the tree. And really, this is the right place to be. You're in the right place at the right time. So with that, I think I'll hand back to Mansour, and let him continue with today's lesson.
All right. Thank you so much, Mr. Howard Friend, once again. Yeah, it's a pleasure as always. And we have some very, very cool plans that we're gonna share with you guys coming up. We have we have some retreats coming up. There are some teams doing retreats for their organizations. I believe there's right now 4 different retreats that are they're being worked towards across the world in different places. So people are like leaders are setting up their own, just like we did in Thailand. Now leaders are duplicating that, doing that for their own organizations. And many of them, they're actually asking Mr. Howard to be there and to join them. So if possible, you guys will actually see Mr. Howard Friend in person live, for those of you who qualify for these retreats. But that's still yet to be confirmed. And we're gonna see him on a lot more calls. So thanks again, Howard. Howard is a rock of a person, and he's so incredibly well experienced and intelligent, especially in the trading industry. So we always do use his expertise, and it's a fresh of breath, a breath of fresh air, basically. So that being said, let's move back to February. Let's go back to exactly what we can do, and on this we will close this week's call. So in February, as we launch this crypto membership, many people are asking for details, and we're going to share a lot of details with you. Right now is the 14th of January. Give us literally a few more days, and you will see the first bit of information being shared as to what is exactly happening, how we're going to do it, how you can take advantage. But the people who will benefit the most, and this is unquestionable. So this is pretty much the best piece of information you can have right now accessible to you. And I've been shouting this at the top of my lungs to everyone over the last few weeks. Anyone I speak to, any call I'm on, any three-way call, any personal call, like all I tell people is the people who will benefit the most are the ones who are the highest rank before the pre-sale announcement of the new crypto membership, as well as the people who have the highest volume in the pre-sale. So the pre-sale is going to be a very short span of time. The people who hit the highest rank in the system before the pre-sale starts, And the ones with the highest volume during the pre-sale are going to benefit the most from this launch in the market. So just understand that you can make all the difference just by putting the work in right now. So whatever rank you're at in January, we still have 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks or so of this month left. Make the most of it. Already 2 weeks of the new year have passed. What have you done in these last 2 weeks? You know, I know because me and my partners, we are working tirelessly. We all have our own responsibilities. You know, we have our own roles, and we are working tirelessly to make this opportunity better for you, to make it, to improve it every single day. And you guys see the little improvements. You see what's happening on the back office. You see the improvements in the bot system. You see the improvements in the weekly operations that we're doing, the tweaks that we're making. For those of you who are active, you see everything, you understand what is happening. And that is just the tip of the iceberg. There are so many things that we're working on constantly that you cannot see because it's something that takes time in order for you to be able to see. Like this video takes time. It takes a lot of thought. Every single word in there, we're thinking about what is it that is going to reach 10 million, 20 million people? What message do we want them to reach? Do we want that gets, that gets to them? And these messages, they have to be curated in the right way. So there are so many different things, so many different verticals that we're working on every single day, nonstop, in order to make this opportunity better for all our members. And you have to ask yourself, what have you done in the last 2 weeks of 2025? Are these the financial goals? Are these the health goals that you want to reach? And let's speak about these financial goals. You know, there are people in the last 2 weeks, they cashed out more than, just in these last 2 weeks, maybe $10,000, $20,000 from the Odyssean opportunity. What have you done? It's the exact same platform, the exact same company. Have you made that type of money? Have you made the percentage of that type of money? Like, what is it that you wanted to make? And it's okay if your goal is to make $1,000 and you hit $1,000, that's an excellent achievement. But what is it that you've been doing in these last 2 weeks, and how are you going to let the next 2 weeks change that so you can get in line with those goals that you've been setting yourself in the beginning of 2025? Because 2025, this is where you set the tone. So let's make these next 2 weeks as significant as possible. Let's put in all the potential work that you can do. Put everything in, give it 100%. Hit as high a rank as possible, increase your incomes. If you have an organization and you have leaders within your organization, make sure that they make money. Do whatever it takes. And when you do whatever it takes, you have an attitude that very, very few people in the world can beat. So we are very, very excited for this year. We're going to close this month, this quarter, at a very, very high win. We're going to close at the peak of our performance in this company. I guarantee you that. And that is something that we do because this is who we are. Every time we set a goal, we have to make sure that it comes to fruition no matter what. So that is going to be an incredible, incredible January that we're going to close. Sorry, I think I had a late heavy lunch, right? So it's going to be incredible January that we're going to close, and we're going to prepare for February. Ladies and gentlemen, you have no idea what's coming. We are bringing a winning formula, a winning strategy. There's going to be like a program that is designed to last the next 10 years. That is what the crypto program is about. It's a 10-year program, a 10-year opportunity, a platform that's going to really exceed all your expectations. Get ready for it. Let's focus on what we're doing right now. Let's focus on this fast start bonus that we still have active. And some people do ask, oh, about the fast start bonus, why is the company doing promotions like this? Look, first of all, we want to give out promotions. It's something that as a company, we will always have something ready for you guys. If you remember from the very beginning, we've had every single month a different promotion that's running. But secondly, it is good for the company. People say, how can you double someone's membership? So if I pay for $1,000 membership, you're going to give me another $1,000 worth of membership for free? Yes, if in the first 7 days of activation, in the first 7 days of registration, you sponsor 5 more people with the same membership. That is momentum. If you do that and your team does that, that is momentum. You and your organization are going to make a lot of money, but at the same time, it's going to bring sales to the company in a short span of time. And if you don't reach 5, if you only reach 2 or 3 or 4, well, then that is amazing because you've sponsored so many people, but you don't qualify for the fast start bonus. So the fast start bonus is for the people who within 7 days sponsor 5 people. Now that doesn't happen very often. So we are incentivizing you. We are pushing you to go beyond your limits. We're pushing you to go out of the ordinary. And for that, for those who actually achieve that, you get rewarded. So this is not something that is against the company. It's something that works for the company. It's something that we work towards together. And these kind of promotions we will keep running. I think they've had incredible results. We've already received so many different lists of people who have qualified from different markets around the world. So they are taking advantage of this. And you or your customers can also take advantage of this. So you still have 2 weeks left. Anyone who registers anytime in the month of January can qualify for this promotion. Let's push to the absolute max. Let's push with whatever we have and focus on making this a successful and a productive month for you guys, for your different markets. I believe I have Zooms with 8 different countries coming up this week. Once again, last week we done a lot of different Zooms, a lot of different meetings. And these, every single country right now, every single team that's producing, keep it up, guys. We're very, very proud of you. Thank you guys for joining here on the call. We have a record attendance. And I do hope that that we're going to do some very, very big stuff together. So next week on the call, we're going to have, once again, another special guest, and this is going to be someone who just got announced in the company, our brand new strategic director, and he's going to be sharing with you guys a lot of excitement about what's happening in different parts of the world right now, in markets that he's working with people that he's in touch with, and I'm very, very excited to hear from him. I think that is going to be an amazing call. So make sure that you guys are there as well. Next week it'll resume on Monday at 5 p.m. Dubai time. Looking forward to seeing you guys. Thank you once again for being here on the call. Have a great day, and let's do something incredible together. Ladies and gentlemen, Odison is here. It's going to be one of the most significant network marketing companies in the entire world. Make sure that you are a part of this story and a significant part of that. Thank you so much. See you soon. Bye-bye.